Okay, molecular weight determination. There are various type of molecular weights: number average molecular weight, weight average molecular weight, viscosity average molecular weight. So let us now see how they are experimentally determined. The type of average obtained depends on the experimental technique and the property of the polymer molecules being measured. So whichever experimental technique you are using and the property of the polymer molecules being measured, they will give that type of molecular weight. Suppose you have used the experiment of viscometry, so it will give viscosity average molecular weight, like that. Any experiment in which the measured property is dependent on the total number of molecules present regardless of the masses. So ऐसा experiment जिसमें जो measured property it is dependent on the number of molecules present regardless of their masses, so that experiment will yield number average molecular weight. Okay, precisely for this reason physical methods based on cryoscopy, ebullimetry and osmometry, which are colligative in nature, give number average molecular weight. Okay, so they are all similar, they give number average molecular weight. Some chemical methods are also used to determine number average molecular weight, wherein the chemical reactivity is a direct function of the number of molecules present in the sample being analyzed. N-group analysis is a chemical method employed to evaluate the number average molecular weight of a polymer having reactive functional N groups. Experiment based on viscosity measurement yields viscosity average molecular weight, like I said earlier. Okay, all of them are represented differently. Mn bar is number average molecular weight. Okay, then Mv bar is viscosity average molecular weight. There are a few measurements where polymer molecules contribute to the measured property according to their size. Then some of them which are like polymer molecules contribute to the measured property according to the size. Here bigger molecules contribute substantially more to the measured property than the smaller ones do. These measurements give the weight average molecular weight, MW bar. So in the ones in which the size is more important, okay, to the measured property, that is MW bar. Light scattering and ultracentrifuge techniques are examples of such type of measurements. So different experiment, different type of molecular weight. The important point to be noted is that these measurements are made on molecules in solution and that they are concentration dependent. Moreover, the mathematical equations relating the property measured to the molecular weight used in the following sections are applicable to solutions of very low concentration, say less than 1 gram per deciliter. All measurements should therefore be done with solutions below this concentration. So this is how the weight average molecular weight is determined, or determination of molecular weight. So there are various types of molecular weights: number average, weight average, viscosity average, and so on. So I will give you a link of a video that will make you clear what is exactly number average molecular weight and what is weight average molecular weight. So you see that degree of polymerization, you know the number of repeating units in a polymer chain is its degree of polymerization. Okay, suppose there is a polymer and it is made up of monomers repeating, like 100 monomers, so its degree of polymerization will be 100, because the number of repeating units in a polymer chain is the degree of polymerization. Okay, so now this is, we have already seen molecular weight distribution curve. This is the molecular weight determination. These two topics are covered, but now there is a lot of assignment in this unit for you guys. Like I already said, in polymer fractionation you have to write that gradient dilution technique and GPC. Those two topics are for your assignment. Then in molecular weight determination, ebullimetry, okay, ebullimetry and N group analysis. These are your assignments, and also ultracentrifuge. So 3 topics in molecular weight determination. So total 5 topics till now, like I said. Okay, so you have to do a bullimetry in this, then n group analysis, or also ultracentrifuge. 3 topics in this and 2 topics in polymer fractionation determination. What is that? Gradient illusion technique and GPC. Total 5 topics, and 2 more topics, how the determination of glass transition temperature. 2 topics of that also you have to write as an assignment. So 5 plus 2 total 7. So this time the assignment is quite heavy, so you have to do it. So you can choose any of the methods for determining glass transition method. Here thermomechanical method is given in Govarikar and dilatometric method. So you can take these 2, or you can just take another one also, calorimetric. So out of these 3 you can write 2. So this is your assignment. This module is over. Hope everybody got it. And plus what exactly is number average molecular weight and weight average molecular weight, for that I will forward a video. That will be a reference video. You see that.